How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Hey guys, Craig here and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright Ace of 20. In the previous episode we finished off finding out a couple more things about this before going to the trial. That was very badly worded. We find Lana's cell phone, and it's mobile phone for me, and Goodman's note which says 675-12-2. What the hell does that mean? We don't know yet. Frankly, there's still a lot of grey areas. Or rather, the whole thing is one grey area. Don't worry about me, no matter the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? A defense attorney should never believe in their client. The defendant is called to trial because they're suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Skye, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there's one decisive difference between you and her. And that is, you're not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for a trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. My first trial without a fae help on me. No one's gonna bail me out this time. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. Come on, you geek, let's go do this. It's also good to be against Edward for a change instead of Von Karma. I'm pretty happy about that. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in the courtroom since this trial. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose a path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. My judgment is made here in all hands, not of those anyone else's. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Skye has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. However, she will now pay for the rashness of her life. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness. Very well. Call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness Miss Angel Starr to the stand. The carve-up queen. Have nice seeing you, Summer. He ordered a caviar lunch, right? Oh, caviar. I haven't eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing time. Ah, and for you, I have a fiesta bowl. Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession? Ah, and you, sir. Did you order the fingerprint lunch? It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? That's why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. Always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapaka. What the hell does pickled tapaka taste like? I don't know how to pronounce it. Name! Profession! Now! Me? The name is Angel Starr. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you want me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. Prosecution will wait. I haven't finished eating. Hurry it up. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call the police to provide a description of the crime. Your Honours, Mr. Edgeworth said to court, I am a professional. Huh? What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Angel Starr was a special investigator for the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective. What? Miss Starr's a detective? Aha! I know who you are. Cough up. Cough up, Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see. Very well. You may continue with your description, Miss Starr. Just who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. Block A for prosecutor office personnel. B blocks for visitors and clients. The train divider separates 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor's spaces, yes? The crime took place in the car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with his knife and went to drive the body. Oh no, sorry, I misread that completely. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot. And just who was this valiant witness? Why, it was me, Your Honor. Parking lot floor plans. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime? Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the Chief Prosecutor. It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Miss Wright? I can't agree on the principle, Your Honor. It seems like some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining? If you can, then give it your worst, Miss Starr. Wait, are they talking about me? Well, we don't have a good chance here, do we? Okay, let's ask, but... Oh yeah, we haven't even gotten to cross-examination here. And I'm like, I was in the middle of like, we should ask him about it, and then I just realised, I'm like, wait, what am I supposed to ask him about? So I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver my lunchbox to my boyfriend. But I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition skill at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the Chief Prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The Chief Prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointing tip of a knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend? How touching. As you can see, there's no room for doubt. The key point to your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of a knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman. But how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. Very well, Miss Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Alright, so let's try to find out whatever we can from her. So, guess is pressing will be asked. So let's ask her about why you think a day like this would come. How do you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods always lead to tragedy. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted, given that they're used to erase inconvenient evidence at their whim. Killing off a detective that knew way too much is merely an extension of that. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt I found my dream job when I became an investigator. If I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? She was fired. To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I'm a pro, and as you may know, my testimony is unbiased and flawless. Very well, you may continue, Miss Starr. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. This boyfriend, he's the detective? Not that boyfriend, the security guard. That boyfriend? You have several? Yes. This boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? The yet another boyfriend position still open for applicants. I'll stick to the lunches, thanks. Note to self, the judges had to think before replying. The security guard room is in the lot in A block. It's up in the 2nd level, so you can see everything from there. That'll be the room with security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in the B block, sorry. So she was in the B block when she witnessed the crime. I sensed something, perhaps my finally honed detective intuition skills at work. You sensed something? You're saying you had a premonition of murder? I felt like, how would you say? Oh yes. It was a feeling again when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. I have no idea what that means. Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective? Yes, well he was like a young cheese. A young cheese? A pale white cheese, not yet tiny of experience of a straight. A greenhorn. Then it must be hard, yelled and sharp and attacked. Yeah, the odor of old cheeses to match. In any case, there's a lot I felt stirring in the back of my mind. Well, let's ask about the Chief Prosecutor. By gosh, car you mean? Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes. Mr. Edgeworth's? Incidentally, the knife the victim stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it? Indeed it was. What an odd case it is. And the person you saw, are you sure was the defendant? I saw her no further than 30 feet away. I'm certain it was her. If she's telling the truth, we're doomed. Let's see what we can, even if we don't have any proof we can always nitpick. Witness, in your testimony you clearly stated the phone. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you're a biased witness. You might not want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, Rookie. Huh? Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. That was inspiring. I believe I've heard a tagline somewhere. Could you cry plagiarism? I may be unrelated to the lowly postuluntly, but my instincts are honed. A photograph? You took this? The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over the slap. I took a picture. In fact, all my lunchbox is rigged with a camera. I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You think I would show it to a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs. Well, this is most certainly the defendant. Well, that was unmistakably Lana Skye.